Okay, buckle up because today we're diving headfirst into a winter wonderland. But this isn't your typical holiday stroll through a snow-covered forest. We're talking mega budget, A-list action stars, and enough pre-release buzz to make Rudolph's nose look dim.
It really is remarkable, isn't it? This movie's got everyone talking.
You're telling me, I mean, we're talking The Rock Johnson as Santa's head of security.
Don't forget Chris Evans playing a bounty hunter.
Right. Red One, that's the movie we're dissecting today. And we've got this Fandom Wire article here with all the details. And let me tell you, it's a doozy.
It's a wild ride for sure.
$250 million, that's the rumored budget. $250 million for a Christmas movie. So we're on a mission today to see if this thing's headed for a Christmas miracle at the box office, or if it's destined to land on the island of misfit toys. What do you think? Is this a recipe for success or disaster?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And that's what makes this whole thing so fascinating.
Okay, but before we get ahead of ourselves, let's back up a bit and unpack what we know about the movie itself. This Fandom Wire article calls it a fresh take on the Santa Claus story, but with a twist. And by twist, I mean explosions and probably some epic one-liners.
Yeah, they're not shying away from the action, that's for sure.
So we've got The Rock as Santa's head of security, which honestly sounds like a movie title in itself.
Right, practically writes itself. You got the muscle, the action, the North Pole setting. It's classic Johnson.
Classic Johnson. We know he'll bring those eyebrow raises and that signature charm. But wait, it gets even better. Chris Evans, Captain America himself, is playing a bounty hunter.
Yeah, talk about an unexpected casting choice. You don't see that every day. It's like they took the holiday movie formula, threw it out the window, and decided to go full-blown action comedy. It's like they said, who needs heartwarming Christmas carols? Let's give them car chases on ice.
And, that's got people talking, right? I mean, this Fandom Wire article we're looking at, it really highlights how this whole thing has stirred up some strong opinions. Not everyone's sold on this whole action hero Santa scenario.
Yeah, it's a bold move for sure. You're messing with a lot of cherished traditions, those warm and fuzzy feelings we associate with the holidays.
Exactly. It's like we expect a certain kind of magic from our holiday movies. It's that cozy fireplace feeling, the smell of gingerbread, not, explosions in Santa's workshop.
Right, it's those classic stories, the ones that remind us about the simple joys of the season that tend to stick with us.
Right, like those timeless classics. It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street. You don't mess with those.
Exactly. And what makes those movies so special, what makes them endure, is that they capture a certain kind of magic. It's about the characters, the stories, the genuine holiday spirit. It makes you wonder, can a movie with a budget bigger than some small countries really capture that same feeling?
It makes you think, right? Is it possible to have too much of a good thing? Like, at what point does the sheer scale of it all, those explosions, the action sequences, overshadow the heart of the story?
That's the big question, isn't it? It's a tough one to answer.
It's a tough one, but it's the holidays, right? Maybe we just want to see The Rock deliver a Christmas miracle, one-liner, and roundhouse kick at a time.
I think there's something to be said for that, for just embracing the spectacle of it all.
Right. Sometimes you just want that over-the-top, pure entertainment experience, especially during the holidays. It's a time for escapism, for those big feel-good moments.
Exactly. And if anyone can deliver that kind of feel-good chaos, it's Dwayne Johnson.
It's true. He's got that charisma, that energy that makes you want to root for him, even if he's fighting off a horde of rogue elves or whatever crazy scenario they've come up with.
And let's not forget the comedic potential here. I mean, you've got Dwayne Johnson, the king of the raised eyebrow, teaming up with Chris Evans, who we know can do both the superhero thing and the unexpected comedic turn. Remember that sweater scene in Knives Out?
Oh, absolutely iconic. Chris Evans in a cozy sweater, solving mysteries. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
So yeah, if they can bring that kind of comedic timing, that chemistry to a movie about Santa's security detail, this could be pure gold.
Exactly. It's like what happens when you cross Die Hard with Elf and then throw in a little jingle all the way? For good measure, we're about to find out.
We are. And the best part is, we don't have to wait too long to unwrap this cinematic gift. Remember, this Fandom Wire article mentioned a November 15th release date. So mark those calendars, folks. This could be the biggest, boldest, most unconventional holiday movie event of the year. Or at the very least, it'll be the one everyone's talking about.
That's for sure. And I think that's what's so interesting about this whole thing. Even if it doesn't become the next holiday classic, it's sparking a conversation about what we expect from our holiday entertainment. Do we want the heartwarming classics, the big budget spectacles, a little bit of both. I don't know about you, but I'm
Yeah.
really curious to see where Red One lands and all of that.
Me too. It's a fascinating experiment, and it's got us thinking, what do you want from your holiday movies? Are you adding Red One to your watch list? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, happy watching and happy holidays, everyone.